Funny thing about the human brain is that it can't remember pain. It can, however, remember the emotions and cognitive experiences surrounding this physical sensation. I wrung the gasoline from my sheets because you who dared to lay in bed with me lit a spark that burned my body to ash. I was consumed by the flames of lust so much that the line between temptation and intention had become blurred in the heat of the moment. But it seemed as though this union between two was not to become one. It seemed as though my bones had given up something my heart did not consent to, and I mean that in the most literal sense. Whenever you got up to leave, you took my heart with you, and what's a body without a beating heart? See, the thing about burning is that long after you've been burned to the crisp, eroded, and left bare and naked to the bone for the world to laugh at your seared flesh, it is your soul that betrays you. It sits at a bonfire, doused in gasoline and liquor, with a cigarette at her lip, listening to Nina Simone in the background. It is this sad, pathetic version of myself that still yearns after you. These charred white lips that still say your name in a litany. These dried up eyes that refuse to slumber without imagining you laying next to me. These eardrums that still beat at the sound of your name in multitudes. These cinched legs that escape my being so they can show up at your door and beg you to come back home. This dried, scalded septic skin that screams for your touch, motherfucker. I burned for you. I burned myself to shards. Maybe I called it love. I burned for you. I built an altar at your feet. I baptized my body in paraffin. I offered myself to you as a sacrifice, but you always saw yourself as the perfect match. So it was easy to light the spark that set me ablaze. I like the way it burns, right? I will never forget the way that you set me ablaze the first time. I will never forget the way that you looked at me like my first name was now. My body was instantly visible and flammable. We were both naked and raw. There was a furnace burning at our feet, but I was the only one who caught fire. You looked me dead in the eyes and said, diamonds are made in intense heat and pressure, baby, I'm refining you. And I was like, this, right here, this man, this architect wants to refine this flawed beauty, because for me, self-love never came first, or second, or ever, so it wasn't surprising to see how it all turned to dust. You wouldn't look at me anymore. These scars had become too hideous for you to kiss. And just like that, I knew you were in love with a vision and not this woman attached. I was afraid to speak freely. I was afraid to say something wrong. And on our last night, you spilled gasoline on our sheets, and I rushed to grab a match because I didn't care whether you were an arsonist hell. I needed you to need a reason to make this burn, but you half laughed. I didn't know whether it was the liquor or the fact that I got used to searing my own skin to be called yours. I didn't forget how to burn. I just quit burning. I wiped the soot off my face, swept the ash out my door, and stayed away from anything that could spark something that I cannot control. Firelighters, cigarettes, movie nights, anything that resembles you, as if the problem was my match, as if the problem was not me or my flammable little life that catches fire so easily, exhausting all the oxygen in the room. Lover after lover slapped by the hands of death, leaving me to burn out like incense at the awake, because it makes sense that I clear the air again, that I learn to walk again, that I learn to look at myself in the mirror again and love the scar-faced version of myself. So I forgave. I forget. I let go of all the betrayal, but maybe this time I quit. I am done. I have nothing else left to give. See, I am not a toy that you can play with whenever you're horny or bored, or need to set me ablaze because my screams excite you. You sick fuck, you want me? You need to earn me because I have nothing else left to give. Baby, if I'm set alight one more time, I will hold you until there's no more air left in our lungs. I will hold you as we both collapse to ash. But I need you to remember this, because after all has been said and done, only one of us is a phoenix.